Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Whenever this video finds you, I hope you're having a rad time. I'm the Figure Dude, and on today's action figure showcase, we've got X-Pac. Without further ado, let's talk about some figures. Dude. Welcome back. Like I said, today we are taking a look at all of my X-Pac, 123 Kid, Lightning Kid, Syxx, whatever his name was at the time. We're taking a look at all of the Sean Waltman figures that I have in my collection. And I have a good bit of customs for him in my collection. It's just so easy to do with him. He had a lot of different singlets he wore, and as a kid, he was one of my favorites. I remember my dad just despising him, and you know, people talk about like X-Pac heat, go away heat. He definitely had that with my dad, but I was a massive fan as a kid. So starting off, I just wanted to take a look at his 123 Kid figures that we've gotten. And you know, I don't dislike these figures. I think they're good figures. I like that they gave him a different body. So they did give him a like real skinny torso. They gave him the skinny legs, and I think they're fantastic looking figures. I think these head scans are good too. The first one is from the Elite line, or I say the first. The one on the left is from the main Elite line. I don't remember what series it was, but it was a cool, I think it's a cool looking attire. The second one is from the Target 3-pack that we just got, and again, it says Lightning Kid on the back. It was from his, I think it was from his debut match against Razor Ramon. I don't remember exactly. I remember, I looked up all the history when I did the 3-pack review, but it's kind of slipping me now. Nonetheless, while I was excited to get these figures, it's not what I think of when I think of 123 Kid. I do have a custom coming up here. We'll get to that. So let's move on to that one. So here's my 123 Kid custom, and when I think of 123 Kid, I think of of this look. So he's got the black, the white, the lightning on the inside of the legs. It says 123 on the side, on both sides, and then it just says Kid on his stomach. So there's this one, and he did have a few different ones, and he had a few different looks. The head is actually from the Jakks Classic 123 Kid we got, which is, I don't know if it's exactly the same, but it's pretty close to this look. And I just took one of his Legends figures and made a few changes, like had to paint some stuff, fix a few things, but it was a pretty simple custom. I do plan to use a Santino torso. I'm going to repaint it just to give him a little bit smaller of a torso, because he was a very slim guy, especially then. Like, he never was huge, but he was real skinny as 123 Kid. So this was just always what I thought of. He wore purple in a scheme like this. He wore blue. Like, I did a custom of him in the blue a long time ago, which was essentially like this. Not nearly as good though, because it was like when I first started. He wore red, but this is just always what I thought of with 123 Kid. So this is like my quintessential 123 Kid in my collection. Now we're going to get into the X-Pac years. So we've got two versions of the DX X-Pac here. One is a custom, the other one is the Elite 33. So Elite 33 here has this jersey on that I picked up a long time ago. I want to say it's from Threadhead Custom Clothing, but I got it off eBay, and I think it was someone that was just was selling it out of their collection. I got it a long time ago, but I threw it on him. I've had it on my Road Dog before. It's a cool jersey, so, and they all kind of wore it, so it works. But this is the Elite 33, which is the first X-Pac figure that I picked up, and it's in the all black, which looks good. I have no issues with the figure. I like this head scan, and they used it a lot. And I would love to get it in True Effects. I love the True Effects with beards. I just think it looks fantastic. But then again, when I think of X-Pac, I think of the attire on the left with the white on the inside of the pants. So I took a Legends figure, took those legs, and then I had an extra Elite 33, swapped that torso over, and then I just repainted the green on the lower legs here, and just had a new X-Pac. So again, like, it's real simple, and there's just so many attires I think of with X-Pac. So it was another easy one, a no-brainer to add to the collection. Moving on, we've got some more X-Pac figures. I got a bunch of X-Pac. Like I said, I was a fan of him, so I wanted to make everything that I could. And we've got the Legends figures, so didn't do anything with these. The one on the left is just the accessories. So same attire underneath, came with the Army pants, the DX Army attire, and then I wanted to have them both displayed because I liked the red that we had with X-Pac, and we have not gotten the like full red singlet, which I'm just fingers crossed, I'm hoping we get that at some point. But again, another figure I really liked. He wore green, but when I think of him teaming with Kane, I like to have this green or this red, black, white scheme. So again, had to have them both in on the shelf. Didn't want to pick and choose which one was going to be. And these Legends figures always clearance out, so I picked up a few of him, got to put them together on the shelf. Moving on to the NWO incarnations of X-Pac, we've got Syxx, and then we've got his 2002 NWO run, and these two figures are awesome. The Syxx, same formula, same boots, legs, everything. It does have those pinless arms, which they experimented with for a little bit, but same head scan as Elite 33, with just a painted headband is painted red instead of just the plain black. But then the I think it was Fan Takeover, that we got this X-Pac, and this might be his best figure. I think that they captured his proportions a little bit better. I like how the boots look. They gave him the Randy Orton, that ripped torso, and I just think they did really well with the tights. The head, I don't think it's the same. I don't think we've gotten that on anything else. It comes with the bandana to go around it, and just overall, that's probably my favorite X-Pac figure. Maybe not the look, just overall, I think that's the best job that Mattel has done. Then to round out my X-Pac collection are a couple customs from the Invasion era of WWE, and this is kind of when he was with X Factor, when he was kind of doing his singles thing. I think he was light heavyweight champion, light heavyweight or cruiserweight, whatever. They were one of those two. Anyway, still same idea. I gave him just the Daniel Bryan torso. I used the Legends legs, and then these decals. So this set came from 3XR Studio. It is the yellow, and he did wear this just the pants look at a pay-per-view. I want to say it was against Tajiri, and then this was the more common X Factor look. He had that X-Pac on the front, same logo on the sides. I think those were from Curb Stomp, pretty sure. But other than that, same formula as always. I wanted to have X Factor. I know we had an opportunity for this X Factor retire, the blue one, in one of the fan votes, and I'm pretty sure it was the NWO that won, which I would have been happy getting either one. I'm glad we got this NWO one because it's way more unique to the character, but we've got X Factor X-Pac here. So, I had to go ahead. I had to make his X Factor stablemates. So, we've also got Albert, Prince Albert, A-Train, Tensai, whatever you want to call him. I got him. And then we've also got Just Incredible. So, probably not a group that a lot of people have on their to-do list, but a group that I wanted to complete. I love completing niche groups like this, and I doubt we ever get Just Incredible, and we're probably not going to get an Albert. They seem to had not want to do any flashbacks to him even when he was around, so you just see these a little bit up close. I've got the Albert decals down the side. I used a Big Boss Man torso and crotch piece with some Undertaker legs, and then the arms are kind of just like a mismatch of a few guys trying to keep him proportional was a little bit difficult. And then Just Incredible is pretty easy. I just used some like Sami Zayn legs with some Stone Cold lower legs, gave him the boots, and then I had some logos again. I think these came from Curb Stomp. I don't remember exactly, but the head's a Titantron Live head that I modified. And honestly, like, it was pretty simple, but it came out clean, and I'm really happy with how these look. So that's gonna wrap everything up for today's showcase. I hope you guys like it. If you got some requests, please send them my way. Comment with whatever you want or are interested in seeing. A lot more stuff that I still need to get to. And especially with San Diego Comic-Con, I'm going to have an idea of what groups I need to kind of piece together, what I need to add to my to-do list, or what we have coming. So if you want to check out some more of these, I have a playlist full of showcase videos on my channel. Other than that, please continue to like, share, subscribe. I appreciate it more than I can really describe to you guys. And remember, you can't buy happiness, but you can buy more action figures. Figure Dude out.